happy summer, everybody. Let me just start off by saying that, there's typically good news and bad news in scenarios, and the last time we spoke there was nothing but bad news as it related to the state budget. Well, the good news is, while there is still bad news, our cuts were limited to 1.5%, which is approximately $700,000 versus the 6% and nearly $2.5 million that we were anticipating. So that indeed is a positive outcome. We have a new commissioner of OPWDD, Office of People with Developmental Disabilities, and her name is Commissioner Burke. And she's been working very closely now with the federal government and the other state stakeholders to determine the future of how our funding source is going to look, and who's going to get the money and how much money is going to be dealt out. And so there's going to be some opportunities, I believe, for an organization such as ours to take advantage of this brave new world in terms of how we are going to be funded. But that's for another day. More of the good news, I guess. We have our Family Day coming up at Dave & Buster's, and those of you that haven't been there, it really is. It's a great place. It's a festive place. It's a great place for kids. There are arcades, and it's an opportunity for all of us to really kind of get together and celebrate the coming of the summer, and to celebrate the accomplishments that we have, and to be there with our families. And we know what an integral part our families play in terms of our being able to do the kinds of work that we do every day. An audit bonus was distributed within the past few weeks of approximately $150 to anyone who was involved in an audit where there were no citations. This past year there were almost 90% of over 50 programs that were audited that were citation free, and that really speaks to the effort that everyone puts in. So we were happy to be able to put a dollar sum to it, and those of you that were totally citation free, kudos to you, did a great job, and we hope to continue to be able to support that effort in the future. And speaking of budgets, we're in the process of finalizing our 2011 and 12 budget, and as it stands today, we anticipate fully putting a bonus in, as we have in the past, to really acknowledge the kind of work that you do. And although we're not getting a trend, it's our commitment to try to get those resources to you. The value survey is going to be coming out shortly, and this year we had over 600 people participate, which is the most we've ever had. And the satisfaction levels are all still in the 90% range, which is really extraordinary. And I tell you, when I took a look at the numbers, I said, you know what, I think that we're all doing something right, and that there's a certain satisfaction, and ultimately it benefits the people that we support. And speaking of those guys, I wanted to just highlight one little vignette. Mary Ann Greco at this morning's breakfast pointed out she's been heading this dating initiative with Tina Miller, person-centered planning director, and in it she shows a picture, and there's a guy giving a kiss on the cheek to a young woman. There were two people that are in our homes, living in different places, and the idea is that you want to help to create a relationship, because as you know, a happy home life and a happy work life makes for a happy person, and the fact that the agency is committed to doing that, it just speaks volumes about what we think about the people that we support. So have a great summer. I look forward to seeing you at Family Day, and I continue to thank you for all of your efforts. Take care, guys. Bye.